Hi, I'm Dr. Joe Anderson. Over on TikTok, I go by Dr. Monad4. I am a philosopher, a historian of philosophy, and a Leibniz scholar. And today, July 1st, is Leibniz's birthday, his 379th birthday. So, over on TikTok, this month, I'm going to spend reading passages from the Monadology. We're going to read the whole of the Monadology. I read sections 1 through 6 today. Go check it out over there, Dr. Monad4. Here, we're going to read the Discourse on Metaphysics. This is written in 1686, and this is Leibniz maybe at his most optimistic, especially at the beginning. Leibniz was highly criticized, for instance, in Voltaire's Candide, or Optimism, for his optimism. I find myself still an optimist in some ways, and let's argue about it. But here, let me read. Section 1. This one's divided into 37 sections, I think, so mostly we'll just do one section a day for the month. Section 1, on divine perfection, and that God does everything in the most desirable way. You see the optimism already, right? The most widely accepted and meaningful notion we have of God is expressed well enough in these words, that God is an absolutely perfect being. Yet the consequences of these words are not sufficiently considered, and to penetrate more deeply into this matter, it is appropriate to remark that there are several entirely different perfections in nature, that God possesses all of them together, and that each of them belongs to him in the highest degree. We must also know what a perfection is. A fairly sure test for being a perfection is that forms or natures that are not capable of a highest degree are not perfections, as for example the nature of number or figure. For the greatest of all numbers, or even the number of all numbers, as well as the greatest of all figures, imply a contradiction. It's contradictory to say that the highest number. There's always a higher number. But the greatest knowledge and omnipotence do not involve any impossibility. Consequently, power and knowledge are perfections, and insofar as they belong to God, they do not have limits. Whence it follows that God, possessing supreme and infinite wisdom, acts in the most perfect manner. There's the optimism. Not only metaphysically, but also morally speaking, and that with respect to ourselves, we can say that the more enlightened and informed we are about God's works, the more we will be disposed to find them excellent and in complete conformity